don't keep my line no more. Oh, oh, you don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can't.
Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda Bass, and this is a midday funner. This is just something I'm doing fun. I've looked about 30 minutes of free time before I get out of here. And I wanted to do, why don't Libra never call? God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you. This is not a daily, weekly, or monthly. This is just a little fun. This is fun stuff. I am on break, so I'm going to do a little fun activity here. See if you like it, okay? And some way want to know why the air sign ain't calling me. Why the air sign ain't picking up the phone? I've been sitting up here waiting. What's going on? What is taking? Why Libra ain't talking to me? Or Gemini or Aquarius, okay? So some of these Libras have ended things with you because they didn't see any type of love in the situation. I do feel like some of these air signs was patiently waiting to enter a situation of love with you. Now, I do see here that it has been a big separation between mind and motor skills, meaning they're moving in another direction. They're being about themselves. Even though it may feel like they want to come back in your direction, they are rebuilding and recapping themselves. Some of them are working on their money. Some of them are desiring someone to be about them. Okay, they do have a desirable side, but their desirable side right now is like after money, after income, going after things that's for them. Now, they do not want to hear any. It's not like they don't want to be with anybody. It's not that they don't want to be with anybody. Nagging right now or something holding them back or dragging them down would right now make them pull out of any situation with any type of authority, including relationships. That's one of the reasons why you haven't heard from them. Now, at the same time, you and this air sign or this Libra has some type of money situation, but there's an ending in between opening and closing, okay? So there is it's not that big, but it's like a red flag of one of the reasons why they don't want to communicate with you or why they haven't been communicating with you. Some or have fallen out of love. Some was wanting to have love but the opportunity wasn't granted. Some of them are going after their income. The other is trying to figure out the situation. Where did the loss come from? How did you guys miscommunicate? Was it over life skills? Was it over income skills? But I do see this redirecting back to the air sign or to the Libra to get back to what they do most. More money's coming, and it's coming in a reverse way for that air sign. Some of you are panicking. I'm seeing panicking here. And with the panicking, I think the panicking energy is coming from you. I think they felt like you were ending things with them or you were doing things to end things with them. So it ultimately caused a loss for them in their mind, okay? So surprisingly, it looks like they got some good things coming up for them. They're going to be putting some things to the past. I do see a little sneaking around or trying to get away with something with this air sign, okay? Now, if you wanted to know if this air sign will be meeting anyone soon or is with another partner, some of them just have met someone. Some of them just are about to get engaged. So it looks like they have stepped away and tried to get away from an old pattern or an old way of thinking or an old way of being brought down and then being back up again, having to rebuild over and over and over again for the air sign, okay? Messages of newness is coming for them. So I suggest if you wanted to reach out to your Libra or to your air sign, it probably will be towards the end of November because that's when all their positives are coming in. And that's another area, that's another timing that they're going to be meeting some new people. So let's go to the positives, okay? So some of these Libras are redirecting over to new partners, and the new partners that they're going to be meeting is wanting relationship. I mean, they're moving into new things. I don't see any communication from your source or from whoever you are that's on looking for this air sign. Now, when it comes to relationships, I do see partnership. It says this person that's walking in the door is going to give them partnership, but at the end of the day, they're going to be thinking, will the partnership work? Will the partnership work? Now, it comes back to you that's wondering why you're the person that's wondering, well, hey, I'm not talking to my Libra. What is my Libra doing? The Libra does have you on their back mind. What I mean by back mind, meaning moving on to things, it shows here you probably will be the reason that will make them rethink because it's fresh on their mind. They're trying to build up out of it. The reason they're not calling you because they don't want to add injury to hurt. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to beat it down and make it worse. They're trying to build themselves back up. New things are entering. They got their mind on the money. I also see possibility of new things coming in at the end of January, but you are on the back mind. Now, I want to say this. If you plan on communicating with your air sign, then there could be a huge possibility of you coming in, offering communication in a relationship, getting on the same page. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you go after this Libra, they are going to be very boundarish, skeptical, non-trusting. They're not really in the boat because of what has gone on. And that is the reason you're not getting communication. But a good old offering and a good sound decision can really make this situation change for this air sign in you. Now, you can build off that energy of them being on your back mind, because the energy in the back of the air sign mind is being judged for love. Is this the person for me? Is it? See, you can use that energy from the air sign and expand up on it and bring growth back into the relationship by going into action, going to communicate, proving yourself, being able to be loyal, being able to communicate, being able to get on the same page. And if you're not ready for commitment, communication can make things flatter. It could be growing into something and then later on a relationship. But you have to communicate. You have to work on these things. I'm telling you, one thing you can do right now, you want to shop with that air sign, you want to at the end of November, because you are at that back mind. You can build off their back mind, that emotion, that judgment. You can change that judgment into positive through actions, communications, loyalty, and getting on the same page. And that big communication is there. So that is why the Libra doesn't call you anymore. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you.